saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2027 New Orleans Saints.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick. Give to Irving to start this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was brought down by
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out as a former 5th rounder from South Carolina. And before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Brought in at the 41. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Baker now off the play fake. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Irving on 2nd. Oh, the football's loose. And the Saints grab it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
This New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
To Rashid Shaheed. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Rattler to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Midfield. A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. at the 47-yard line.
I'll toss it here to Irving. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Third down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Baker. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Bucky Irving. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Running right, it's Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. This might be a free play for him. Dumped off to his running back. And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the gun, Rattler. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Throw here, third down. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Baker now. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the Saints' 49-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And the Saints have the recovery. The
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him.
Incomplete.
So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And from their own side of midfield here, they're going to punt rather than go for it. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Caden.
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Mayfield now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
3rd and long for him here. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw again. He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Rattler. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Now Rattler. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Rattler back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third.
7 brings up second down at the 16.
Rattler setting to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
He'll work against the blitz. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. This finds Moreau. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Rattler now off the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Throwing is Rattler. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up fourth down. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot. Irving now. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
He was taken down at the 50.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Baker now from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Saints get to it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
So holding on the offense, Brock, and a quick declination from the defense. That turnover will stand. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
He tucks it and takes off. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brought down by Julian Blackman. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at at the 26-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our
Neutral
officials.
zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Mayfield, he loses the football. And the Saints grab it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punch free, and he gives it away.
The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This will give to Kamara. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now Rattler on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. From the gun, Rattler. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Drive starts with an option, right side. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
And a 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Evans, the motion man here. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Buccaneers with 10 to go still on second down. From the gun, Mayfield. Fires right away, but incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Got a man. This is Evans. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going again is Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Going again, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Godwin sent in motion right.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. He's keeping it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints
throwing now out of the shotgun. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
13 yards.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
1st down.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Screen here for Kamara. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
Rattler to the air now. Jump off Popeye's back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Now Rattler. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Able to get it to Moreau. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hanson, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Rattler setting to throw. On a slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Sent down by Cody Barton.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
They give on second to Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
From the gun, Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Rattler back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Jawan Johnson brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. They'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Here comes the Saints offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Kamara gets it off the option. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7.
Counter's able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Johnson now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The give to Irving to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's good for a first down. A gain
First
of
and
14.
10 from the 41.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hayden Ellis. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Stoppage following that play. Emeka Egbuka in some pain, Brock. He's going to get some assistance. Man, we hope this is something minor. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints come marching onto the field. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Now Rattler on the play fake. Flush shot. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Rattler. Defender gets a piece, but it's still caught. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 10.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He's running with it. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Mayfield set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Baker now from the gun. He finds Evans left side. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
12 yards on the play, but it's
3rd and short, Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch made here at the 30. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Rattler. He's got it over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Screen here for Kamara. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. They'll send out the punting unit. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, they'll run. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. 3rd and long, Mayfield. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Benjamin.
On the gun, Rattler. Throws caught. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Mayfield to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. The return begins on their side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down, it's another give to Kamara. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. On third down, here's Rattler. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Fields this one at the 3. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again is Baker. Completed to his running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
A gain of 13 on the play.
Desperation time here. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now Rattler. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
the Saints. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
2nd and goal.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second-guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
A gain of a yard.
Evans, the motion man here. Here's Baker. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. First after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They'll run for this, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down throw here. Mayfield. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. We need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. Baker throwing again. He's running for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here comes the Saints offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. Only one timeout remaining to stop it. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.